You packed the moving truck. You signed the mortgage. Rocky Mountain views, fresh alpine air, the picture-perfect lifestyle Colorado has been selling for years. The smartest investment of your life. 6 months later, reality arrives. The commute is 2 hours. The air near your house smells like an industrial corridor. The property value is not moving. The crime rate in your neighborhood is. Colorado has some of the most expensive real estate in the United States. A high price tag does not guarantee safety. It does not guarantee quality. And it does not guarantee your equity goes anywhere but down. There are suburbs in this state where crime data, environmental reports, and poverty statistics flash red warnings your real estate agent will never mention. This is not opinion, it is data. 10 suburbs, from bad to the single worst real estate trap in Colorado. Hit like, subscribe, and let's go. Number 10, Lockby, far northeast Denver Metro. A spacious new build for a fraction of downtown prices. It feels like a steal. It is not. The true cost does not appear on the listing page. It appears in your commute. Residents spend over 45 minutes each way just reaching a job center. Hours of your life disappearing every week. The isolation does not mean safety. Property crime runs approximately 20% above the national average. Property taxes are disproportionately high relative to services received. City prices for rural amenities. Schools rank in the bottom half of state performance, lagging neighboring districts by nearly 30%. Persistent feedlot odors affect livability and resale. Longer commute, subpar schools, agricultural air. The discount is not a deal. It is a warning your listing agent skipped. Number 9, Fountain, just south of Colorado Springs. Fort Carson's doorstep. Short commute, strong military community. On paper, a strategic buy. The trap is beneath the surface, literally, in the groundwater. For years, Fountain has been at the center of high-profile PFAS contamination investigations, traced to firefighting foams at nearby airfields. Mitigation systems exist. The reputational stigma does not disappear. Home appreciation struggles to keep pace with booming northern neighborhoods like Northgate. Your equity is trapped in a slow-growth zone by a zip code with a permanent environmental flag. Beyond the contamination, the safety data is alarming. Violent crime nearly double the Colorado average. Property crime risk, 1 in 34 annually. Poverty rate around 10%, high for a working-class suburb. Rental vacancy near 7%. The contamination follows your address everywhere. Number 8, Evans, next to Greeley. Lowest entry prices on the Front Range. When the budget is tight, Evans looks like a lifeboat. It has serious leaks. Violent crime over 40% above the Colorado average. Property crime nearly 60% above the national baseline. Systemic theft and burglary permeating the community. Poverty rate exceeding 15%. The geography makes it worse. Sections of Evans sit in the South Platte River floodplain. Past floods have wiped out mobile home parks and destroyed entire neighborhoods. Millions in property losses. Flood zone insurance premiums are astronomical, eliminating every dollar you thought you were saving on the purchase price. Graduation rates trail the state average by double digits. High-risk flood zone, high crime, struggling schools. The low price is not a discount. It is a warning. Number 7, Commerce City, south toward Denver. The Suncor refinery dominates the skyline. Developers rebranded the Reunion area with new construction. The wind blows everywhere. You are not buying a house near a refinery. You are buying a zip code the air data condemned. Commerce City ranks among the worst air quality zip codes in the nation. Residents face elevated respiratory risk. Air quality violations filed against local facilities. Violent crime more than double the national average. Crime, 1 in 22 chance of becoming a victim. School test scores among the lowest in the metro, well below the 50% state mark. Unemployment above the state average. Appreciation suppressed by environmental stigma. More square footage for your dollar. You cannot enjoy the backyard if the air smells like asphalt and sulfur. Number 6. Clifton. Western Slope. High desert. Next to Grand Junction. Bedroom community without Grand Junction's charm or infrastructure. Remote workers chasing cheap desert living. Find something else entirely. The cheapness is the symptom. Property crime historically 80% above the national average. You cannot leave a car unlocked. Poverty rate around 20%. 1 in 5 residents below the poverty line. Local services suffer. Public spaces deteriorate. Large portions of residential zoning occupied by older mobile homes and transient housing. Property values structurally depressed. Unemployment 2 to 3 points above the Colorado average. Schools struggle with funding and student retention. Entry price very low. Appreciation potential abysmal. You can buy here for very little. The data says you will struggle to sell it for a profit. Check the crime map first. Number 5. Englewood, directly south of Denver, minutes from downtown, light rail access, bordering some of the most affluent neighborhoods in the state. The ultimate discount on a prime location. The hidden cost makes it a trap. Property crime nearly 90% above the national average, almost double the risk of a typical American town. Total crime rate approximately 70% above the Colorado average, not minor infractions. A persistent pattern of theft and burglary across residential blocks. Crime victim probability, 1 in 4. In a safe neighborhood, that number is 1 in 100. Old industrial zones mixed with residential streets bring heavy traffic and noise. Poverty rate around 12%. Economic recovery visible elsewhere in Denver has not reached this zip code. You are paying for the location, living with the liability. Number 4. Twin Lakes, northern Denver metro. The name suggests peaceful waterfront living. Morning jogs by the water, a serene escape. That mental image is the bait. The reality is an aging census-designated place with one of the worst crime records on this list. Total crime nearly 100% above the national average. Crime at double the rate of a typical American community. Property crime victim. Probability, 1 in 20 annually. Violent crime approximately 60% above the Colorado average. Poverty rate around 14%. Median household income trails the state average. Housing stock largely older, 1970s builds. A cheap purchase price becomes a costly renovation fast. Schools rated poorly. Test scores lagging neighboring districts by double digits. You come for the lakes. You leave because of the liability. Visit at night first. Number 3. Aurora, third largest city in Colorado. Primary landing spot for thousands of newcomers. Vast housing inventory. Starter homes to sprawling estates. The ideal suburban compromise. The size conceals a statistical minefield. Aurora has gained national notoriety for one specific crime. Not property crime generally. Motor vehicle theft specifically. Ranked near the top of the United States per capita. Thousands of cars stolen annually. Property crime approximately 70% above the national average. Systemic, not isolated. Violent crime significantly above the Colorado baseline. Victim probability, 1 in 140. Poverty rate in northern sections near 15%. Pockets of economic distress suppressing surrounding property values. Interstate 225 notoriously gridlocked. 20-minute drives become hour-long daily ordeals. Check your car insurance premiums before signing. They will tell you what the listing agent will not. Number 2. Pueblo, nearly 2 hours south of Denver. Historic Victorian homes. Craftsman bungalows selling for a fraction of a Denver studio apartment. You convince yourself you have outsmarted the market. You have not. Pueblo carries the highest violent crime rate per capita in Colorado. The house is beautiful. The statistics are not. FBI uniform. Crime reports have repeatedly positioned Pueblo at the top of the state for violent crime, double the national average. Aggravated assaults and homicides disproportionate to the population. Property crime victim. Probability: 1 in 20 annually. Poverty rate approximately 24%. Nearly 1 in 4 residents below the federal poverty line. Tax base depleted. Schools underfunded. Unemployment above the state average. Resale value held. Hostage by the zip code, regardless of what the house looks like inside. Number 1. Sheridan, small municipality just south of Denver. The River Point Shopping Center. Big box stores, restaurants, abundant amenities. Looks like the perfect urban adjacent buy. That commercial density is the trap. It distorts population figures. Calculate crime per capita, and the number is the most alarming in Colorado. Property crime over 400% above the national average in some years. Retail theft bleeding directly into residential streets. Violent crime at 3 times the Colorado average. Poverty rate over 20%. Wealthy Littleton is miles away. The contrast is stark. Graduation rate historically below 70%. Home values suppressed by crime statistics despite proximity to downtown Denver. You are paying for the location. You are living in a fortress. Windows closed. Kids supervised. The most deceptive, dangerous, and financially draining trap in the state. From Lockbuoy's soul-crushing commute to Sheridan's 400% crime rate. From Fountain's contaminated groundwater to Pueblo's violent crime, double the national average. 10 suburbs. 1 lesson. The price tag is never the full story. Colorado is genuinely beautiful. The mountains are real. The lifestyle is real. But the state is not a uniform paradise. Crime statistics, environmental hazards, flood zones, and failing schools exist inside the same borders as the postcard views. These realities are attached to mortgages people are still paying right now. Real estate is the largest purchase you make. The data is publicly available. Crime reports, poverty statistics, environmental filings, school performance. Your agent has all of it. The question is whether they show it to you. Hit like. Share this before someone you know signs without seeing it. Subscribe now for more investigations. Comment below, which suburb shocked you most, and which state should we cover next?